Pick a card. Who's coming towards you in love? Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you at your reading. Hi friends, this is Griselle with Psychic MD. I'm here to do another pick a card reading. I'm going to go ahead and choose from this deck. It's called the Cosmic Seven. All right, already we have pile number 1 jumping out. Let's see for pile number 2 and 3. For those of you new to my channel, welcome, welcome. We have the Ace of Swords for pile 2. And for those of you that are repeat offenders, thank you for stopping by. Pile 3. We have Temperance. And I will have these out for you together so you can look at them. And I'll see you at your reading. Hi, pile number 1. If you chose pile number 1, then this is your reading. You chose the 8 of Wands, and I'm just kind of observing everything. The first impression that I'm getting is that what you have coming towards you in love is actually something quite different. So you're used to a lot of like maybe fast communication, fast action. I heard vapidness. That could be for somebody, not everybody. I also think that maybe perhaps you're used to things coming in, not necessarily out of the blue per se, but coming through in such a way that it's like up in the clouds. You didn't know where any of these interactions were going, maybe. Maybe it was just like hard, fast communication for fun, and none of it mattered anyways. It was just taken at face value kind of a thing. And those things were a lot of fun as well. But I really feel like there is something definitely different and definitely transformative about what is coming towards you. A new love, a new offer. And it could be, for those of you that are waiting for somebody from the past, it could be in a different form than what you are accustomed to. So I feel like what has been tried and true and you're used to, like for example, if you've been dating for a long time, your dating game is going to completely change. I can't even reference a movie I watched last night. Good grief. Okay, it had Cameron Diaz in it, and it's an old movie with Christina Applegate, and talking about how basically they were a running game till the very end, and they just got tired of it. They outgrew it. They outgrew the dating scene and wanted something more. And I feel like that is you. I feel like all of the old tricks, I'm not saying that you're tricky per se, but I am saying that everything that's like tried and true and all the little games that people play is not going to be of interest anymore. And I think that things are going to be really straightforward. Now, who's coming towards you is going to really transform things in your world. It's going to be up to you if you pick it up or not, okay? It means that they're going to look completely different than what you're accustomed to, behave differently, and confirming that is the High Priestess. I had to add some fun cards in here. But these are probably my favorite deck. My all-time favorite. So this energy is going to be a lot of communication coming towards you, but it's going to be transformational, because I feel like in the same way that this person is different, you're going to begin reacting differently as well. So your communication is going to be less superficial, more transformative. You're going to be talking about deeper things. I feel like there's also an element of I don't want to do things the way I used to, maybe for both sides. This could also cause people around you to start looking at what you're doing with renewed interest, as if people don't look at you already. Pardon me. So yeah, I definitely feel like if this is somebody from the past, it could have been somebody that you cut off, but that they're totally renewed and different. And that's going to take a while to really settle in, to see if it's like a real deal or a facade. People can only pretend for so long. And I think that's why taking your time is going to be really important. Now, this person can be like in aviation, or they could work for the wildlife forestry, They could be a collector. They could be, oh my gosh, the bug people. They could work for pest control. Okay, I'm going to take these two together. Or they could work for, yeah, people that study bugs. And I used to know what the term was called, endo something, but who knows. But y'all know what I'm talking about. So anything that has to do with maybe little critters or rescuing animals. Yeah, but any of those things. Or they could just simply be hobbies or points of interest. Lightning bugs, things like that. So I'm going to say also that this person could be really interested in like the stars and alignments, and you guys can have really deep discussions about the Mayan calendar and the Gregorian calendar and how that all comes together and what you see in current events happening right now, basically. So I'm going to say also that you want to be careful not to be impatient. But this also, I feel like there's a lot of mirroring going on. This person could be very much like knee-jerk, like, come on, let's go, hurry up, that kind of a thing. And you want to definitely just take your time. I definitely think that both of you guys have pretty much great reputations or admirers around you. But it's going to really be important not to just be all about the fire, because at Eight of Wands, you've been there and done that. You've had the fast, rapid communication, and it's kind of led you to maybe take some time aside, some time for yourself, some time to rest, and you know basically what to expect. With her ear, the way her head is cocked to the side right here, this is, the High Priestess, about intuitive knowledge, about wisdom. This is about allowing your inner guidance to really come through, and what it is that you're hearing and seeing within is going to be a lot more important than what people are telling you on the outside. So I feel like with the Sun card, this connection can happen quickly. And that's why, it's like, well, what are you waiting for? Some of you guys actually have been like at a standstill and not dating or not doing much of anything for a long time. So this might be a little bit like light a fire under your butt and let's get going. Let's get it popping. It's time to kind of rejoin the world. If you've been in hermit mode and seclusion for a long time, that might be your sign that it's a little bit of a thing for you to kind of get up and get moving again, get with the world. Okay, now bottom of the deck, and here these cards are so pretty, is the Empress. And I feel like you can have a lot of discussions about what's been on your mind, what's been on their mind, and how your brain works and how similar and how different things are. And it's going to be very transformative. Again, I keep hearing transformational, like revealing. I think that you'll be able to be the most authentic you that you ever have been in this connection, even if it's just like a friendship thing. I mean, honestly, it should start out at the bare minimum, start out as a really good, solid friendship. Now, I feel like she's doing a lot of pondering, a lot of thinking. And I think this is really great, but not to be caught up in your head. And with the rainbow here, I feel like this is an indication of a lot of changes, a lot of how you see things in different colors. And this is going to be reciprocated and reciprocal energy, by the way. So things are going to flow very well. Occasionally you might stop and go, wait, this is too good to be true. I don't know if this is, something that I can trust, but you definitely can trust it, because the only quote negative thing I see is a Page of Swords here. Maybe somebody too much in your business, nosy Nellies, trying to, see what's going on. I also see that you might have, where you might be used to people that are younger than you or have an energy, people that are like immature coming into your energy, wanting to touch everything. And the reason why I'm saying that is let's see if we can zoom in here. These are little handprints that he's leaving behind. So it's almost like if you're washing the windows, or the windows are nice and clean, and this kid just comes by and wants to touch all the windows, and that kind of a vibe. So you could attract a lot of younger people, younger than you, or people that are just frankly like immature and not ready for much of anything, just exploring. They're in exploring mode. So you can attract people that you know, kind of want to touch and go, that kind of a thing. And I think that that's been the vibe maybe all along. And maybe that's why you have stepped back and decided to work on self-development, working on yourself, working on how your place in the world, basically, like bigger things than simply love. But not that love isn't the highest vibration or that love is not important. It definitely is. But you also have the Empress. You could have been working on, you know, being a parent. And this could be something that really took up most of your time or your attention. And bottom of the deck I have is the King of Cups here. So I feel like this person who is coming towards you, I feel like you have a couple that are really immature, because I feel like you attract this like Page of Swords vibration, intellectual, younger people who know how to play game, run game. But also you're going to attract the King of Cups right here. And this is somebody who is well acquainted with the depth of their emotions. They don't run from their emotions. And also this echoes, like their heart is echoing a lot of what is on your brain, which is really interesting to me. I'm going to put that here just for the sake of being on camera. Yeah. So the next I have right here is the Ace of Wands. And so this could be pretty much saying that this can get hot and heavy because your emotional and intellectual connection can click pretty fast. But a lot of things to really kind of marinate, a lot of things to, you know, like old energies to be cleared with a sage right here. So you definitely want things to really transform. Even in here, I feel like this is northern lights versus rainbows that are depicted here. So I feel like together you guys are going to spark differences in each other and spark each other to really take it higher, which is really, really nice. The Devil. So you could be attracting somebody who is a Capricorn, or you can be, this could be saying that you attract people also that just get really obsessed with you. They, this could be saying that you set their brain on fire, or vice versa. So you want to really be careful that you don't fall into patterns and habits of attracting or entertaining or remaining in a vibration of obsession, of thinking all the time like, what does this person think, or of getting readings on this person or people, whatever the case may be. This could also indicate, of course, somebody who is enslaved by any addiction. So drugs, sex, rock and roll, addiction to pornography, watching too much TV, you know, binge eating. I don't know what the deal is, but you know, for some, stalking, this could be an addiction and a pattern. So you want to definitely just allow things to unfold very naturally, and once again reference your inner intuition. So I feel like you have different energies coming through here. Yeah, Two of Pentacles, you may be in a state right now where you might be juggling two different people, two different things that are equally important, or you want to watch for people that might be juggling you with somebody else, okay? Nothing wrong when you're dating, seeing other people, as long as, you know, you're in the loop and you're taking care of yourself. But that doesn't always happen, and honesty is definitely not of the highest value in the dating world. At least that's what I found. So how could we know this person that is more of a dragonfly, this person that is coming towards you? And show me now. And I'm hearing, because you are, look, more rainbows. What? That's so cool. Yeah. So very grounded, very earthy. This could be about coming about through like a friendship, or many friendships. I feel like you have a lot of different admirers, but this can be coming about through somebody in your life currently, like a mother, a friend, or somebody who is very earthy. Children love this person. Animals love this person. I'm thinking of a particular friend of mine currently that she just attracts people. She's a magnet, but she's very earthy and very, you know, woodsy. And it's just pretty phenomenal to watch. I love that about her. But something about rainbows. So I don't know if this has to do with the LGBTQ or whatever letters, or if this just has to do with, like, you know, a promise of we're going to dive deep into our hearts and our minds, and we're going to merge those and allow people to be, but also bring about our most authentic self. So I feel like not a lot of secrets out here. Yeah, and you might have even some competition for your attention, by the way. So be careful of that, because some people can get addicted to, people vying for your attention. That could be echoed with the sunflowers right here. An attention seeker tends to always be an attention seeker. And, if these people wind up settling down, they wind up just getting obsessed with, I can't put it any other way. Once the honeymoon phase wears out, then they wind up going back to like texting in secret or emailing, or, taking their energy elsewhere, seeking that high, that fresh rush of euphoria or whatever you want to call it. Yeah. And then they move on. So you want to watch out for energies like that. Now with the Chariot, this, a lot of this can indicate like a hard, fast movement, somebody traveling to see you. But I have loyalty right here. And even... there's another reference of her putting her hand under her chin, kind of like in a thinking pose. This person, you guys could be meeting up for drinks or having wine. That's drink as well. I know that. Thank you. But Chariot, just a lot of quick movement. And I feel like you're going to know, because this person is loyal to like what they say. They do what they say, and they say what they do. Last messages. They could have a nice car, or a car could be referenced. Yeah, with the Lovers, I mean, look at, there's a heart and a cloud. I didn't even notice that, with two people sitting here, and their heads in the clouds. That's funny, purple. But I feel like purple being referenced here has a lot to do with like the third eye chakra and awakening. And so you could have conversations like that are really enlightening and pretty amazing. So this is your next card right here. And I think that this talks about like a lot of stability and showing up for people, showing up as your souls. And actually, I didn't even think about it before, but I love that these don't, celebration. It's like celebrating, and you're celebrating and showing up as a real soul, and not just a fragmented person or a fabricated person, even worse. I'm going to say that maybe even perhaps your friends are going to be holding up your arms. And this reminds me of, is it the story of Moses, where he was so weary and he couldn't put his arms down? And so people had to hold his arms up for a reason. My Bible knowledge is dwindling, obviously, but this could have something to do with you feeling kind of weary, and your friends or family or supporters holding your arms up and saying, no, you can do this. I'm going to help you until you have the strength to help yourself. And so maybe you could be, weary of the battle or the vapidness of like dating in this day and age, or you maybe just attracting the wrong people. So whatever the case may be, I feel like you have a lot of support, a lot of good times, a lot of celebrations, a lot of changes coming your way. And let's get some of these cards, because we can. If you like this kind of reading, please give me a like, share, comment, subscribe. And what else? What is going on for pile one? Bell, an announcement. Yeah, so this could have to do with an announcement of some sort, a celebration. Valley, deep personal strength and peace that assures success. Yeah, so I don't think you have anything to worry about, even if you've been waiting, quote, waiting for the right person for a long time, or if you've been working on your self development for a long time and just not really open to anything that isn't of a higher vibration. But I see a lot of color in your life, color entering your life, and a lot of transformative energy and serendipity as well. So I love this for you. I think it'll free flow. It'll be very natural. You won't have to be like on websites or any dating apps and things like that to attract this in your life. I think it'll come about organically. And I know it sounds like really mysterious and abstract, but this could be through work, through friends, through family, through having barbecues, or, it's like when you least expect it kind of a thing. And that is, an answer that I really don't like as well, but you're welcome. Anyways, I hope that you enjoy that kind of reading, and much love to you. Until next time, namaste. Hi, Pal 2. If you chose the Ace of Swords, this message is for you. So, Pal 2, what's coming towards you in love is going to be clear communication. It's going to enlighten the crown, meaning if you had any doubts whatsoever, the doubt is cleared up instantaneously. A lot of good communication, which is going to cause growth in this relationship, and it's going to almost like seemingly coming in from the clouds. So this could be something that you are totally not expecting and in alignment with the cosmos, which is kind of interesting. So we're going to go ahead and get a reading for you. Okay, so Source, tell me who is coming towards pile number 2 in love. Oh, feeling that. Okay, somebody that you left out in the cold. Hate to say it, but it is somebody from the past. If you don't want to hear that, then this is a time to click off. But this is somebody who you left out in the cold, somebody who left you out in the cold. You haven't heard from this person in a long, long time. I feel like in a lot of ways, you could have felt abandoned, and then you were forced to kind of walk off and do your own thing. Yeah, I heard it's not a walk in the clouds. And this person could have like really meant the world to you in a lot of ways. And I think that's part of the reason why there had to be this separation. It's because we really can't mean so much. Our person can't mean so much to us that we really abandon ourselves. And so I feel like this made you go on a quest of self-enlightenment, self-growth. And you went through a lot of trials and tribulations, but Wheel of Fortune, yeah. So this like is confirming that. I feel like you had to endure this hardship in order for this coin, this Wheel of Fortune, to really pop back into your life and for things to change. I feel like you could be making a lot of moves in your life that you never would have expected. And also, I'm gonna say that had this relationship continued the way it was before, you never would have undergone the growth that you have gone through now. I feel like your money would be different, your luck would be different, your psychological makeup, yeah, your family would be completely different. And I don't think different in a positive manner. Now, what I will say is that this gaining this clarity and things like that from someone from your past in reference to who's coming towards you in love is going to really give you that sense of like, yeah, Nine of Cups, this could be somebody that you were really waiting for to come back in your life, perhaps, that you dreamed about, that maybe you drank many cups with. Maybe you guys had a lot of drinks. You had a drinking kind of relationship. Like, I mean, well, you know what I mean by that. So whenever you'd see each other, you were about, let's go out to the club, or let's, you know, have our drinks, or whatever the case may be. Nothing wrong with that. But I feel like this could be in a lot of ways maybe your secret hope or secret desire, because it seems like there's not a lot of like chit chatter about it. But it's something that kind of left you with maybe a wound. But a lot of times wounds are made in order for the light to come in and heal it. And I feel like that's what you have been working on. With the Wheel of Fortune, that really confirms that for me. I feel like everything has gotten better and better and better and better. And things have been really difficult for you in the sense that like you've had to reinvent yourself, recalculate things, rethink everything that you thought you knew. I feel like this caused a lot of like self-doubt, but I feel like everything kind of imploded, exploded. And it really caused, it was a catalyst for self-exploration. And right now I'm seeing like a lot of shooting stars like in my on the back of my mind. So I have my eyes closed actually while I'm channeling. And I think that you could have gotten like a lot of bursts of different ideas and notions and truths and revelations that have come to you with a swiftness. So this change that came about was something that was like really painful, but it really brought you back to yourself, to your highest vibrational form, in a manner that you never would have thought otherwise. That's funny. Okay, so I feel like here, because this is more of a ghosting situation, or a situation where, yeah, basically ghosting, they left with no explanation, or they've said, hey, it's over and I can't do this, and took off. Regardless, you had a lot of questions in your mind that really never got answered, satisfied, or whatever the case may be. And I feel like right now the Emperor is looking at you, and this would be this other person, whether male, female, it doesn't make a difference. I read energy on this channel only. And what is coming through, I don't know if you can see this, but there are eggplants in this rainbow, okay? This is about somebody who's really kind of like, it's my way or the highway. This is how things are done. But this person can't even see a damn thing. Now, I know the cards are a lot like, you know, I can't see, but literally crowns like on top of his eyes. And so my way of the highway attitude mentality, but also with the eggplants, really focus on their own sexuality, focus on their own member, if you know what I'm talking about. And a lot of these like swords and daggers flying about, I think that this person did once upon a time do a lot of like backstabbing, conniving, bobbing and weaving and spinning stories and really trying to twist a narrative in order for this person to have what it is that they want. But the problem is that they didn't even know what they wanted, okay? So this indicates to me that maybe perhaps this person has grown into his or her own maturity, and they are actually finally more of an emperor mentality, and they're embodying that, which is like steady Eddie, taking care of my family, taking care of my business, and whatnot. But I feel like on the top of their mind, they're a little bit engrossed and focused on self-glorification, like how do people see me, my image, do I look good, is my hair on point, is my crown straight? But really there's a lot of thinking about like what transpired like with you. And I think that maybe because it changes, somehow they know this, and they've been probably on your social media stalking you on different accounts. And I mean, I don't think anybody even cares at this point, right? But I feel like when they left you, they expected you to be like devastated, destitute, and decimated, all the D's. Especially with the eggplants right here. It's like, ooh, I gave it so good that, you know, they can't do anything. They'll be forever scarred because I'm gone. That kind of a vibration. But I think that they were really sadly mistaken. And this has caused them to really ponder, wonder, and maybe even want to pop back and present themselves in such a manner. And we're going to find out if this is like a genuine energy, because really I don't trust it. I mean, why would you trust somebody who, you know, abandoned and jumped ship and didn't give you any clarity? So, show me what I need to see for pile 2, please. Those that chose the Ace of Swords, a little bit more information on pile 2 on the Ace of Swords. Why are these cards here? Show me more about this Emperor. What is going on and why are they even coming back? That's what we want to know. And show me now. Yeah, they want to move to calmer waters with you. Obviously, they rock the boat. And then they want to come into a place of peace. But, you know, you want to be aware of this energy, because sometimes I had a therapist years ago tell me that women build nests and men move into them. And this has that same vibration of, my guess is that this person has caused a lot of chaos and drama wherever they've been, wherever they have been in the past. And it could be that this person is wanting to bring clarity or bring about communication, because they want to move, you know, into calmer waters with you, at a better balance with you, bring in some kind of stability or clarity. They want to bring in their own experiences and memories, but they want like what's over the rainbow. But have they really worked for it? Not that you have to work for everything, and that things should not come about organically. But the best indicator of a person's behavior is their past behavior. And so if this person has a habit of, you know, in and out of your life and, you know, chasing things that are simply on the 3D, chasing money, chasing women, chasing men, really focus on sexual gratification to the detriment of everything else, then kind of there's your answer. You want to be really careful about that. Yeah. And as we say this, I feel like maybe this person is thinking, well, I want a union with you, that kind of a thing. And that's great. And that could be, you know, just be careful that because this is something that you desire or have desired for a long, long time, that you don't allow energies back into your life that are unhealthy, yeah, that want to cause strife. And I just saw the devil, that want to cause, you know, that you fall back into the same patterns, that you only hear and see and feel what it is that they say verbally, but that with actions, once again, it's not backed up by anything. So, I mean, I can say that I'm a freaking astronaut. You know, I could say that I'm the best thing since sliced bread. You know, that I've changed my ways and that I really admire you. And, oh yeah, me too, me too. You know, they've researched on social media, like what you're all about. And they want to come in with this energy of how can I like conquer again, because it's nicer over here. And, you know, the pasture isn't so great on the other side. And once again, I went to where I thought the grass was greener and it wasn't greener. And even worse, I don't feel like they watered it. So they put in even no effort. Yeah, look. This person can bring about a lot of drama into your life, a lot of fights, a lot of tug of warring for their attention. And is it worth it, my friend? Pile number 2, only you can answer that. Show me what I need to see for the Ace of Swords. Sorry about the reading. It is what it is. I can't read it any differently unless it comes differently. Ace of Swords. Why do they want to bring about this clarity? And show me now. The Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, they want to build, but look, they have a really small coin to give you. Now, I'm going to ask you, is that coin the equivalent of what you have given them in the past? They want to bring about tokens, right? And so here you are, let's build, let's have a garden, and we can have a garden and then make sangria and enjoy life. And you're a little bit in La La Land, and been there, done that. I know all about that. But this person, it's interesting that they're coming in like human colored, and you are coming in more indigo. You could be an indigo child, but really connected to cosmos. And this person's like, well, I want to join the cosmos, but I bring a small token. I want to build stability with you. So I would say just allow things to unfold slowly if you're going to entertain this, and, you know, watch what kind of truth they're bringing, but ask a lot of questions. King of Cups. Yeah, well, it could be that this person has changed and reformed, and that's great, but ask a lot of questions. A lot of questions need to be asked. I do see, I feel like these are kind of like fish, and this person's come about. I know that's a cape, but it's almost like mountains are behind them or her, and they're bringing that cup of love to you, and this is about the Holy Grail. This is like, wow, I see things the same way you do, or remember when we were so deeply connected. And you know, I mean, like when we have sex with people, you wind up getting incredibly connected, not just like on a physical manner, but I do feel like you wind up sharing and passing down, like, you know, any ancestral traumas or things like that. Never mind, like, you know, potential STDs and things like that if this person was promiscuous or whatever. But I feel like No Mud, No Lotus. There's a book called No Mud, No Lotus. You guys could be a believer in that. Like, unless there is, you know, these lotuses are beautiful. They come about by being like in ponds and in mud, and out of that blooms something really incredibly beautiful. And that could be your love story. Ooh, with the devil. Again, don't let it be obsession, because this person could be obsessed with you. But you want to see where they are, what they're fundamentally about, and how you're going to do it is you're going to find out what is on their mind. Like, that's going to reveal everything to you. And with the Seven of Swords here, this person already like left you abandoned once. You know, you want to be careful because that energy, no, stop, look. Even this person is shushing. They're like, shh, don't tell on me. Finger to the lips, it's hard to see, but yeah, this person can just want to come and steal the goods and go again. I mean, it just seems really shallow. Yeah, really shallow. And it's like, ooh, I want to take whatever I can take. And this person has, you know, with the Seven of Swords is like being stealthy, the lone wolf. I'm going to do things on my own. I'm going to do things behind your back, whether you like it or not. Doesn't make a difference. They are dressed well. They smell good. They taste good, whatever. But the thing is that they're embracing the Five of Swords. And this is, you know, Five of Swords to me is about deceit. Let me lie, steal, cheat. It's the same vibration that they had. Same vibration. I would choose a different pile because I'm not liking this energy at all. Last thoughts. Yep, you're going to be hauling everything. If you get involved with this person again, you're going to wind up carrying a lot of their baggage or karma and dealing with things that they have messed up in. For example, if they have child support and they're not taking care of their kids, you're going to be the wind behind that, the wind behind their wings, saying, hey, you know, did you set up the custody? Did you start paying child support? Is it automatically deducted? Are you taking care of business? Did you call your kid? It's your kid's birthday. I mean, do you want to be a mother? You're going to be, no. Or a parent. It doesn't make a difference. You want to be a parent to this parent. Or somebody who cleans up their messes. Did you pay off your debt? Did you pay your bills? It's going to be quite the burden. I recommend ditching this entirely. I want to pull a couple of these cards just because the tortoise slowly but surely getting ahead. Okay. And so I feel like just take things slow. But also I read that the little squares on the turtle's back I think they are 12 squares on turtle back, and then like 28 of the little ones surrounding it that symbolize like the days. So it could be a month. I'm sorry, it could be a year and 28 days maybe before something like really clicks in with you. But you know, the sun. Yep, take things slow. If they're in it for the long haul, they'll be in it. They won't push you and they won't be impatient. But I feel like this person is just about pushing and being impatient. A period of ill health and depression. Yeah, they can bring about depression. If you're seeing even things, I mean, I totally believe that, you know, life will show you symbols. So if you start seeing like a lot of flies, a lot of pests, to me, flies, I always hear the word pestilence. And if you start getting an outbreak of like flies around, it's time to reevaluate like who's coming towards you, who is in your energy, because that is not good news and you need to kind of deal with it immediately. Same thing with ants. If you're winding up with an ant problem, it could be that, you know, you have a lot of things that are literally bugging you. Gnats, the same thing. They only want to come around when things are sweet and they want to get stuck in your nose. And so on and so forth, but you get the point, okay? So take your time, allow things to unfold. Dog, protection from a powerful friend. Yeah, and let your friends weigh in and see what they think, because I think that's going to help you keep your balance. And if this is true energy and really good and healthy energy and is sustainable, that's the biggest thing, because I can pretend that, you know, I used to be like a supermodel and I have all these portfolios and I can talk the jargon because I can look it up and I can come at whatever angle I want for so long. But it's going to come crashing down because the proof is in the pudding. I won't be able to, that's not sustainable. So that's what you're looking for, is a person's true colors in different scenarios, different, you know, life plays out differently. And so you want to see them in a different light and see how they act, how they react, just to make sure that you don't get in over your head once again. If this isn't like one person, you could be potentially tested with somebody who has the same energy as this person that we're talking about. So if you like this kind of reading, do like, share, comment, subscribe, and much love to you. Until next time, namaste. Hi friends, my name is Crystal with Psychic MD. If you chose pile number 3, this is your reading. You chose Temperance. For those of you that are repeat offenders, thank you so much for showing up. And for those of you that are new to my channel, very warm welcome. So with the Temperance card, this is all about healing. Healing at the core. And I feel like this has a lot to do with attaining balance and healing, but also you want to be careful with this card and this energy, because someone that you are healing from or healed from may want to come around for a last hurrah, okay? And if you know, you know. But the card that you chose is healing. We're going to go ahead, pile number 3, and get a couple of cards, more energy, see what this is about. Who is coming towards you in love? Somebody could be in the spirit world also. This could be a lover or somebody that you were involved with romantically that has crossed over, and you could start feeling their energy more. You could start feeling their spirit. And for some of you guys, I'm going to say that I personally saw a spirit dancing that the night that he passed away, like twirling. So you could feel this energy kind of twirling around you. If you close your eyes and just kind of feel, you could feel movement, because I do feel like this person is around you. It's not often that I give messages like that, but it is what it is. I heard the last dance. That could mean something to someone. Show me what I need to see for pile 3. Pile 3, who's coming towards pile 3 in love? And show me now 2 cards. Yep, somebody who struggle you, or you struggle, or you guys were in an open relationship, situationship. Somebody who had a lot of admirers or admirers on their mind, okay? They were always looking for that admiration thing. And a lot of us, you know, I mean, who's not prone to flattery, somebody who had a family, or you consider family, or you were involved with their family. Loyalty and family could be really important, but instead of a dog here, I have a cat. And I feel like this person was fickle with their love, fickle with who they called family. Even with this cloud right here, it's almost like walking on cotton candy and looking at the rainbow and saying, oh, we're family. And it's like we're standing in cotton candy. So I feel like the situation could have gotten sticky, okay? That's, I guess, the point of the matter. And with the 10, I feel like there was a lot of like illusions and dreams and those efforts to make things happen, but I don't feel like this person was faithful. The Knight of Pentacles. So I feel like this is a different energy coming towards you. I do feel like for those of you that have passed on, this is an acknowledgement in the reading that, yeah, you have somebody, yes, you have plural, some bodies coming towards you that actually are going to start generating an energy of love, of sustainability, a lot of pentacles, a lot of like sensuality, a lot of I want to throw in my lot with you. I'm going to move this here just so you can see it. But with this page of pentacles, it could be very slow incoming, slow moves. Somebody could play basketball here. Somebody could be, they have like a family and family is like everything to them. Another somebody is like, you know, I really want to build with you and I'm in the energy of a knight. So I'm still trying to get my ish together or still deciding if this is the scenario that I want. Keep your balance is going to be a main theme for you. They could take you out dancing, but also I feel like they're going to invest in you, invest in time, remember your birthdays, things like that. And out of these two energies coming, I feel like this is like, I don't want it. I don't want it. I'm here. I don't want it. And with this hand, I feel like it looks just like this person here. So you could be thinking about the person that has passed on or the person that's no longer in your life. And you're like, I just don't want the new. I don't believe that these people really want to build with me. And you can have, wow, that mind is literally a cloud, her hair. So you could have a cloudy mind right now or dark, and gray would be, you know, like a depressive mind or, you know, stuck on depression. And this is not a judgment. And please, if you need, you know, mental health and practitioners, definitely seek the help you need. But I also feel like you're getting epiphanies and things like that. This cup of love here, it looks like the rainbow, which is echoed here, and it's almost stating like, you know, this is what I wanted, and yet this person, like, things ended and I need to be balanced. But you're not seeing that you're actually getting viable offers. And I feel like you could be sleeping a lot or in your head a lot or resting a lot, which is in itself not a bad thing, but she is sleeping on top of a rainbow. And I feel like this is saying don't sleep on yourself, because while you sleep and you're dreaming about things, things could be happening for you, around you, offers that you are turning your back on because you just don't believe. The Sun. And this is a fact. This is confirmation that you are viewed as being radiant, being very beautiful with the Sun. I feel like this is my quintessential yes card. I feel like you have grown a lot because she is a green figure right here. And so, and you could have some admirers on your mind as well, or want a little bit of attention. There's nothing wrong with that. I feel like with the color right here, it's very earth colors. I feel like you are getting yourself grounded. Try not to get carried away by attention. I think that is great. But please don't get lost in your head that you ignore offers that are literally right here for you. Okay? Don't get lost in your head. Don't get stuck in your mind. And don't have your head in the clouds. Communication is coming towards you. And communication can even be people's actions. Okay? So I feel like you're going to be, you know, taking stock of, you know, what's solid, what's real, what's viable. Is this going to be a good choice for me? Should I be looking towards something different? Things like that. But don't get so stuck in your head. Make your decisions and continue moving on. It's going to be okay. I feel like you do have more of a balance, more gooder judgment. You have better judgment than you ever had before. So trust that gut feeling. And I would suggest that if you're having a problem getting unstuck, remind yourself were you really kind of blindsided by the struggling going on? Did you not know about it, or did you have an intuition, or even worse, was it blatantly obvious and something that you guys wrestle with back and forth over and over again? Okay, yep, look. Ooh. So you had somebody in your energy that really just wanted to explore his sexuality, her sexuality, and it, you know, they would be like, ooh, you know, look at me, look at my pee-pee, let's glorify that, and then I'm going to go somewhere else and have them look at my pee-pee, yeah, so on and so forth. So I feel like you put up with a lot of childish behavior that just, yeah, and heartbreak. You are recovering from heartbreak. Make sure that you're not trying to eat a slice of heartbreak and kind of reminisce over things that that are done for. And I'm, you know, the queen of this, just trying to get my head around things sometimes to the point where it's unhealthy. But Queen of Wands suggests that, you know, you're a woman of action, a person of action. Get in there, shake it up, mix it up. You already can trust yourself because you already saw the signs. This time, I feel like you're not susceptible to being bamboozled, to accepting energies that are less than. Once you see red flags and, you know, they're there to show you exactly what they're about, you're going to move on. You're going to not entertain that. So trust yourself. She has room right here. She's going to sweep that the hell out of her life. So you're not bringing or allowing this energy to consume you anymore, okay? Show me what I need to see for pile 3. Pile 3. I have the Knight of Pentacles here. Who is coming towards pile 3, please? And show me now. Yeah, I feel like, yeah, 8 of Cups. You're walking away from things that have hurt you, from things that kept you in your head. The 8 of Cups, from cycles, from exhaustion, from self-doubt, from depression. Page of Cups, and you're allowing, even if it's like, you know, young energy coming towards you, you're so beautiful, pile 3, or you're so hot, you're so handsome, or, you know, anything, any compliments like that, they're coming towards you. And with the Chariot, it's coming towards you quickly, faster than you think. 5 of Pentacles. So yeah, I feel like this is you kind of still being stuck in the past where you were left abandoned or not sure what was going on, and you're still kind of reserving judgment, and that's fine. But the Temperance card and the Hangman is all about balance. It's all about looking at things from a different perspective. Don't you love her chonies? Check this out. Cracks me up every time. Part of the reason why this is my favorite deck. Big old underwear. Crack me up. Okay, anyways, moving on. But the Hangman is you have a different perspective already. You don't have to sit there and kind of go over and over in your mind, or be stuck with a lack of trust. Yeah, with the Moon, you could be having dreams also about this person that has departed, or has left your life, either way. And you are the Empress, so you have everything. You have all the ingredients to bring about success. Don't get stuck in your mind about what transpired. Trust your angels and your guides to really let you know, what is for you and what is not, and make your moves accordingly. Show me what I need to see for pile 3. Why are these cards here? Who is coming towards pile 3? And show me now. The more that you embrace the fact that you wield a lot of power, the more that you embrace the fact that you have a different perspective, a higher perspective, a lot of intuition, a lot of experience, and a lot of love to give, then I feel like this is going to help you move forward and focus on positive things. The more that you think, wow, I got taken for a ride, I was juggled, I was betrayed, and this is really easier said than done, by the way. So you may need a therapist to help you along to get unstuck. Been there, done that as well. Firm believer in therapy. I feel like, but the more you start, kind of ruminating about things like that, and it's going to not be as helpful for you. Yes. So enjoy your life and celebrate the wins. Celebrate like, wow, I'm over this obstacle, and I'm able to kind of see red flags, hear them when I hear them, and make moves accordingly. But I'm also able to keep my heart open to love and to see that there are other people out there just as good as me. Wow, these like clouds totally match. They go together. So celebrating, and I feel like allowing somebody else into your circle. Yeah, the Empress. And so this could be about fertility. If you're wanting to have a child or a family, you want to, I feel like this is like fertility, but if not, be careful and take precautionary measures. you could be in your head quite a bit, and that is not necessarily a bad thing. But come back to your heart center, to your heart chakra. Maybe wearing green is going to really help you a lot more than any other color. If you have to wear a wife beater under your clothes, or, you know, if you're living in Arizona and it's 2,000 degrees out there, then obviously it's going to be difficult. But if you're, you know, if you're wearing chonies out there, I don't know, then go ahead and try to buy some green ones. Just the intention is when you put the color on, you're thinking, this is for my heart chakra. I welcome growth. I welcome fertility. I welcome a fertile mind, fertile heart, and I'm open to like healthy emotional experiences, things like that. So whenever you would go to the bathroom and see your green chonies, what a weird conversation to have, by the way, then you're going to kind of repeat those mantras to yourself. Now, this is a lot of reminiscing, being nostalgic about the past. And we just talked about that, right? And this is like you're under the rainbow, and it's like you don't see the beginning of the rainbow or the end of the rainbow. And a lot of this, like, look, it's leading right into your head. I even put it there and wasn't even really thinking about it. But the fact of the matter is that you have, I feel like you can have littles around you, or people, or even little like furry friends, whatever, that really love you, that have helped you emotionally and can help you get unstuck. With the Wheel of Fortune, things are improving. You could meet somebody when you go to casino, gambling, or taking a risk, or playing poker, or even playing online, you know, playing Wheel of Fortune. I mean, I don't know what games there are out there because I'm not really a gamer. When I say not really, I mean I'm not at all. But with the High Priestess, follow your intuition. You are actually a whole ass person. Sorry to say it like that, but you have a ton of intuition. You have managed to balance your positive and negative polarity in spite of all the bruises that we've accumulated. Look, I actually fell down last week, TMI, but my knee is scuffed, okay? Like bruised, my ego is bruised. Yeah, I mean, it's funny. But my point in the matter is I'm not going to sit there and go, wow, I'm going to, you know, think about this fall over and over and over again to the point where I don't trust myself to walk. Because you have that intuition and you have life experiences behind you. So you definitely can trust yourself, and you have a lot of love to give. Queen of Swords, and you can cut off BS when you see it. So trust yourself is the biggest thing. I feel like right now you're entering your bad bitch era, villain era. Thank you, Alice of Love Exists. Even welcoming, look, she's welcoming a butterfly transformation. It's like, yep, if you've changed, if things have changed, this energy I welcome in. But I wear the crown. I have my cloak. I'm wearing some badass gear. And I have this sword that I will cut a mother lover if you come at me sideways. So pile number 3, I love this for you. Whether you're male or female, doesn't make a difference. You can embody that queen energy, intelligence, okay? And this is about walking away, and walking away from things that just no longer serve me, walking away from things that make me sad. Maybe you've kept items in your home and you revisit. Maybe you're looking at letters, texts, whatever the case may be. Gifts that people have given you that really didn't value your time, your energy, your love, maybe took you for granted, and that you poured a lot of energy into. And I know what that's like. I definitely know what it's like to build or try to build with someone only to find out that you're building the whole damn house yourself, and that the foundation is not sturdy and everything gets kind of destroyed eventually, because there is no teamwork, right? But you're walking away from that. You are saying, okay, this is not who I am anymore, and I'm in search of my 9th cup, which is my dream. Follow your intuition, because I feel like your personal development, your spirituality is really coming into play here. What else do we need to know for pile number 3 who's coming towards you? I see holding hands. You might go on a day and have somebody want to hold your hand, and I see flowers wrapped around these hands. Okay, yep. So, and rightly so, you're feeling a little bit defensive right now, and there's nothing wrong with that because you've been through a lot of ish. So this could be stating, you know what, you can come this close, but any closer, and you're going to get a little bit of retaliation, a little bit of pushback. And what is this? These cards, oh, here. Okay, the 10 of Cups, and it actually fell upright. Very cool. So you could be feeling like all over across the board, like, oh, this is too good to be true, or will I ever find my people, my team, my family of choice, things like that. Is I feel like that emotional equilibrium, emotional reciprocation is a big deal to you, and why wouldn't it be? Vocalize more of what you want. She is clothed in a very soft blue right now, and I feel like it's time to speak your truth, and you can do it softly. You don't have to be aggressive like myself, but you know, you could really speak softly and say, well, this is what I'm looking for, and if their actions don't match their words, and if they lack consistency, and if the timing's off and they only text during certain hours of the day but they disappear at night, then you know that person is up to something and things are not going to go well. I mean, trust your intuition. Whatever those red flags are, you're going to see it, you're going to feel it, and go with that intuition that you have allowed to come into your life. Three of Pentacles, you are going to get people that want to work with you. Here's an echo, not even an echo. Look, the Queen of Swords. Rest assured, you're going to cut off any bullshit that comes your way, okay? You're going to prune it even if it smells good, looks good, tastes good. It doesn't make a difference. If you come towards me with addiction, with bullshit, with lies, with drama, I'm not having it. That's what this is saying. If you have things that are more important that you need to kind of rectify in your life, I'm not having it. If you want to put me in second place or put me in, you know, if you want to triangulate me with somebody else, then keep it moving. I'm not having it. I'll cut that off too. So it doesn't make a difference. You have the power, the wherewithal, the intelligence, and the clear means of communication to cut anything off that hinders. Okay. So you know that that cake might look good, taste good, smell good, but if we have too much of it, it might prove to be lethal. Okay, last messages. Check this out. Six of Pentacles. Equal give and take is what you're looking for. And it doesn't have to be I pay this time, you pay next time. Or I gave you 2 hours, you give me 2 hours. Obviously, we're not like petty like that. But we are definitely looking at Six of Pentacles, somebody who is reciprocal in their energy. They reciprocate what you give out and so on and so forth. And the Six of Wands, you're going to have a lot of admirers, people watching what you do, people watching you, period. And I feel like with all these cleaning tools here, you're cleaning out your inner self, your energy, your emotions, your mind, in order for you to be like a better product. Why did it come across that way? You could be in marketing, you could be in sales, something like that. But bottom of your reading basically means that you are finding yourself and you are cleaning up baggage and things that no longer serve. Your very last one. This card has never come out in any of my readings, I don't think. Judgment card. I feel like your third eye. You see everything. You're in a call to judgment, your own actions, your own behavior. You're not going to be looking with your human eyeballs. You're going to be looking with your third eye, with your intuition, with your gut, with your instinct. And this, in turn, will help you to feel a lot more confident, help you to speak your truth, help you to trust in your own ability to make correct decisions for yourself so that you don't, quote, blow it. That's what I'm hearing, but you're not going to blow it. I think that you're really too hard on yourself, okay? It's not wrong to love, but sometimes we pick the wrong people to pour into. And I feel like this is a case that happened here. So much love to you. If you like this reading, give me a like, share, comment, subscribe. Until next time, namaste.